Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to VanillaTV. As always, a very much so awesome night of Team Fortress 2 happening in front of you guys.
I think he's crashed. Or not there.
Wait, what?
Oh, well, there you go. We can hear you now.
That
was very weird.
Did I suddenly spaz out?
I thought so, but it could have just been me. Anyway.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not spazzing out. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to VanillaTV, as always. And it's going to be an awesome night of Team Fortress 2 action. That is pretty much what I said. I said nothing else, and I really hope I'm not going to spaz out any time in the future, because as a caster, that's probably going to be very problematic. In front of you guys, we have the game ready to rock and roll. It is Broder in the blue. A little bit of an edited Broder, might we say, because Rib is not going to be here tonight. We'll talk about that here in just a second. And Solar, the newcomers into Prem, as they won Division 1 last season, they're going to go up against the team that is expected to win here, Broder. Very much so expected to win. If they lose this game, it's going to be regarded as an upset, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that. And after last night's 5-0 clear win from Crackland over Revolution, spoiler alert, sorry if you didn't see it just yet, we're going to be seeing if today Solar can do a better job against one of the clear top 3 candidates this season.
Yeah, I know, looking at this team, like you said, they've got Kouna as demo for Merc today, because Rib is busy. And also, obviously, Tech is out and Jukebox is in. Jukebox is a highly talented player. Can snipe, can scout, can soldier, can pretty much play anything, just like any normal Swede gamer. So it's going to be interesting to see how, as a whole, the team do this season with the inclusion of Jukebox, because I think he is a valuable asset, just as Tech was, but in a different way. As for Solar, they got into Prem with Skeej, obviously, last season, pledge. Will that affect them, having Vanilla?
From what I've seen, right, Vanilla has played for this Solar lineup season after season after season. Then they picked Skeej, Vanilla went to Scout, and now he's back up Medic. So he's kind of skipped all over Division 1. He's now playing Medic in Prem. I don't think it will affect him teamwork-wise all that much, but in all honesty, Skeej is a medic from pretty much the highest level. Well, like the second highest level, right? You have Nox, you have Mirelin walking around, obviously. Admirable was walking around during that time, and in the sort of second row of unbelievable medics, Skeej is going to be the name who's probably going to pop up people's mind, together with like the likes of Evil Moon and stuff like that, obviously. Vanilla, he's going to have to prove himself today. Like, we haven't seen a game from him yet at this high level, at this Prem level, obviously, but they've been practicing over and over. From what I know, Solar's been practicing a lot. Broder is going to be ready for this, though, Byte. I think, if anything, Broder is going to want to win against Epsilon this season.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. And Broder will be, I'm pretty sure, Blades, that Broder will be looking to want to sweep the team aside, 5-0, 5-0 really quickly and just not do a point. They won't be taking them for granted. They all know that they are the favourites to win this. And after last season, where they almost rattled Goliath, so to speak, and won. But I wouldn't bet if they've been playing, that is. So,
whilst I hope my microphone is okay, Byte, you're a little bit laggy. I'm not sure. Did you forget to put your torrents off? Oh no, sorry, we don't download. But just for you to double check a little bit, Byte, because I can hear a little bit of robo, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what's going on. But the chat notices and I notice, so there's probably something going on. We'll obviously get that fixed. What you say,
time
Byte?
to restart router, do you think, before they do that?
Nah, I'll cover it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll cover it. Yeah.
Okay, I shall be. I'll be in a minute then.
All right, cool. So, your guys are going to have to stick with me for the next little bit, as Byte is going to reboot his router real quick. We'll be going live for quite shortly, I assume. Badlands and Gully Wash are going to be the maps, as always. This is week 1, ladies and gentlemen, week 1 of ETF2L. Season 15, powered by Blackout Gaming, and Badlands and Gully Wash, a very solid first 2 maps, at least to start. What we can see, and I'm seeing people say, calling this, like Super Gunner said, I wondered who Tompa was, figured out it was Cookie. Tompa is like Cookie's third name, like you have Cookie with a C, Cookie with like K-U-K-K-Y-E, and Tompa is sort of his like third name, right? And in all honesty, Isun and Paul 1988, I'm still unsure whether that's Core or Maidu on either one. I cannot really confirm which one is which. I hope someone in the chat might be able to do that for me here in just a little bit. But, very simply, some players just switch names and everything like that. They shouldn't, because they get warnings for it. That's the way the ETF2L works. Yesterday, Samsy was playing that She Likes It Rough. That was Sam's name yesterday from Crack Clan, and they ended up getting a minor warning as well. So that's just very simply the way it is. And we'll have to wait exactly what's going to go on. Vanilla is saying, waiting for cost at the moment. I'm ready, I'm good to go. Like, obviously we're waiting for Byte and everything, but we'll see how exactly everything is going to go as soon as this game goes live. As I said, broder is going to be the massive favourites into this one. Solar, they're coming into Prem recently. Skeege was being the medic for them. He was an absolute beast, and I think he really gave Solar the extra edge that they needed in Division 1. Right now, though, honestly, I'm not very sure. Considering that Vanilla's playing medic, he's an unbelievably good medic, but is he going to reach the level of Skeege that he is going to need to bring Solar, not victory today, but just make sure that they can actually make it to some sort of a decent result, and not the 5-0-5-0 whitewash that we saw earlier. Byte has made it in front of the game, just barely in time. Byte, you okay now?
Yeah, fine. Have they started, or...?
No, they haven't started yet.
How's my voice now? Is it robotic, or is it
sound
better?
Perfectly fine to me.
Okay.
So
yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, no, I don't know where you left off there, Pledge, but
just saying that very much so. Solar, I don't want them to lose for 5-0, what we saw yesterday, right? That's the one thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to say, right? We spoke about this yesterday. I spoke about this with Scully. There's a very clear gap in the middle of Prem, and it was so last season, it is so this season, between the top 4, well, top 3 technically. I don't know if I want to count Nerd Party in there at the moment, but around the old BFF, basically, like Cadis' team. But there's a very clear gap between the top 3 and then the rest, basically. And the fact is, can Solar sort of show themselves this game? Can they show them that they're more than just Slaughterfest for the top 3, basically?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very interesting, the point you make about, you know, the top Prem being split into 2, because, actually they've started, so I'll discuss it afterwards at half-time.
Discuss the point with me afterwards, but I do want to hear what you have about to say. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have just gone live, as all the casters are ready. It wasn't us, but here at VanillaTV, we have always been ready. We are born ready for broder here in the blue, going up against Solar in the red, ladies and gentlemen, in ETF2L Season 15, week number 1, powered by Blackout Gaming, where Cookye is going to get first blood.
Yeah, but Cookye gets the second blood, and Zebbosai cleans up to kill Varney. Hycz goes down. It's going to be a wipeout here, I think. 2 players down, 5 players down, and I think Paul 1988 gets out.
Honestly,
alive.
I don't know if it's Core or Maidu. I don't know who is. I play pickups with an Eastern guy all the time, but I honestly have no idea if it's Core or Maidu. It's basically Eastern and Paul, or Core and Maidu. I know those two, but I don't know necessarily which one is which. And we can see one change in lineup. Kouna is going to be playing instead of Rib. Kouna, the very talented French soldier from Web 1 we saw earlier. No, actually at the end of last season where they made it to Prem. He's going to be playing for broder here today, because Rib is just simply AFK. We see the heavy coming out, the engineer coming out, the power coming out, and a bottom left push is going to come out here for broder.
And the scout instantly on the point. Wow. Okay, 1 minute and 10 seconds for the first round, going to broder there. Broder not messing around there, Pledge. Maybe Solar need to wake up quickly, otherwise broder may just run away with this and make it a 5-0 to your disappointment there, Pledge.
Yeah, it's the thing, right? Like, there's a very clear gap between the two. We're going to have to wait and see. Broder now coming into the second middle. They're looking strong so far. They're going to look to see if they can get the start of the season they want, and I think a clear 5-0 is going to be on their schedule, Mike.
Yeah, no, it looked like lack of aim there by the scout. He could have taken down that scout who was at their shithouse/choke area, but he took forever to kill him, and Quince comes up with the double kill there on Zebbosai and Cookye, and it's 2 versus 2 at the moment. Difference is, though, Vanilla is alive, and they are going to hold this point, surely.
Yeah, this should be a middle win, unless something crazy happens. Like, it's what is it, Demo Scout
Needs to
versus
keep
Solar Medic.
alive.
Soldier needs to stay alive there. Hycz going to try. He's going to block the point as much as possible. Vanilla catches a pipe, though. He's going to be able to grab that health back. Point is not going to get capped off there by broder. And I think definitely this is going to be a win for Solar. What is broder going to do, though? Knowing Jukebox a little bit, he's going to try and make a play onto this one. And we see the crit screen coming out from Mirelin. Something we've seen a lot of last season.
And there's a soldier coming into force. Medic doesn't use. He surfs away. Vanilla actually showing that he can surf like a boss, just like Mirelin. And he didn't actually use. That's very well played. And there's scouts in trouble. He should get picked off here by Ison, but he doesn't have the aim there. It seems like the scouts aren't aiming here very well for me. I've been watching them first-person point of view, and they need to be careful now here, pushing it, because they're going to have crits like you called there, Pledge, so...
Yeah, it's all going to be coming down either to a crit sticky from Kouna or to something miraculous from Zebbosai. Here comes the crits!
He's Ubered.
Good Uber.
However, they lost Quince, and there is a backup on, double backup on! Oh dear, they're in trouble. There's no way they're going to get that. Oh, someone had to go on that. No way. They're in trouble here. They all need to drop back now. All of them need to drop back and stop second.
To be fair, both those scouts are just going to rush second. Yeah, Cookye and Broder are both on it. No, they're just going to block middle. They're just going to block middle. They're going to be perfectly fine, right? Like, there's two scouts right now. Everyone from Solar's retreating out of there. Lalli, the Delman, immediately gets shot down. Now comes a soldier, also gets shot down. And Kookye and bybben just playing a meat fest there with the rest of Solar. Trying to return out of there. Meat shot after meat shot after meat shot. Completely knocking everyone off that Spire area. That was fantastic play. Coming out from the scouts, but not... Don't forget, right, a backup is always a two-way street. The front area, the heavy classes, always need to take care of the front area before the scouts can actually get that backup. So keep that in mind. Very well played by broder, getting done exactly what they're supposed to do. And right now, it is still the crit streak, and this crit stick he's going to hit from the main area in just a matter of seconds here.
And there's two scouts trying to push top left, but they've been shut down. But there is a soldier onto the point because of the stickies, and that is a 2-0 lead to broder. I was just going to ask you there, Pledge, do you think if they got on middle and capped it ×6, I know there was people behind trying to stop it, do you think they would have capped it instead of trying to stop second? It would have been close, I think.
It's a tough call to make, right? It's a judgment call that you need to make. Can we cap it, or do we just go all the way back, right? It's always a little bit of a judgment call. And some teams prefer to play it more safe than sorry. Solar definitely decided, you know what, we're just going to go all the way back. We're going to play it as safe as we can, and even if we lose, we're going to make the right decision. Maidu now coming in, gets Mirelin there straight off the bat as a great scout assassination comes in. Isu does the exact same thing, but the soldier so far going absolutely mental for broder. Getting 2, getting 3, and both the jukebox and Zebbosai doing massively work here for the Scandinavians.
Jukebox is going huge there. Is he gunboats? Yeah, he is gunboating, so he did really well there. He got the medic first. He actually thought he killed him with 2 rockets initially, but he didn't actually die, so he had to prepare himself for that and kill Vanilla, and then he ended up killing who's their demo man? Lalli.
Lalli, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they do have a sniper. Soldiers jump for this, trying to stop the point. Remember, they have no heals here at the moment. That soldier might go down here. The scouts chase, but Paul 1988 with a lovely headshot onto jukebox, and oh, what a shot onto Kookye there. Kookye goes down as well. They are 3 players down here, broder, and they are going to have to drop back and give up middle if Solar are quick in pushing this. They've got to be quick though.
Definitely, we're gonna have to wait and see right now. Here we go, as Solar's gonna slow push in onto this one. They lose his soon, but to be fair, they still have a scout there. If they can keep Paul alive, I'm quite sure Paul is Maidu. It might be Korgosh. It's one of the two. I cannot say for absolute certainty. I haven't got confirmation from anyone. I expect a minor warning to that one, but we'll have to wait and see. As broder right now sitting around that area, they're not going to get this one up for free, but Solar's going for it. They're very tempted onto this one. Uber is ready to rock and roll. They're going to move slightly forward. Solar's going to drop out, and it's a good exchange for Solar. Like what they did, you pick off jukebox, drop all the way back. No Uber disadvantage anymore. Like, they still have one slightly, but there's no way broder's going to push this. They're smart enough. They're not going to push 5 versus 6, even if they have an Uber advantage. Here we go. Vanilla's going to hit that charge. Here we're going to rock and roll from this haunt area as they come on out. Both Ubers do get exchanged around that choke area. Soldiers and scouts from broder all over the place, but I love this sort of back-uppy style that they play.
Indeed, and they're in trouble here, broder. They've been caught in Haunter, and they've just been completely shut down here, and they are 5 players down, and it's just up to Bib. He might actually get out for free. I don't know. He's trying to play it clever here up the slope. Maybe go for the medic here, and you can see no one's seen the medic, and he's going to go for the medic. Oh, he's got him. Oh, that's really, really poor play. Yeah, I mean, that's a sign of quality. He had 38 health, Pledge, and he thought, better than running back to second resup, he decided to get the medic with 38 HP, and no one picked him off there.
Another confirmation, by the way, that Paul's actually Maidu. I just checked the avatars on ETF2L. That is the way I figured it out. So we can actually start calling him Maidu from now on, which I'm very, very happy about. Paul 1988 is not really a thing you want to say more often than anything. As right now we can see Solar doing a very good job. Pleasantly surprised by the fact that they showed that, like, broder, they're human, right? Like, they very clearly show we're here to not just get whitewashed, we're going to play for this. And just making sure that they win that Uber versus Uber engage, recapping middle, even though they have an Uber disadvantage, it is still somewhat to work with, something that Revolution yesterday really couldn't do.
Yep, no indeed, and in fact they're pushing from house here, and Solar are in position. Oh, the down man in the wrong place. That was bad by lalli. Very, very bad. I don't know why they're staying. They need to get out, or that soldier needs to stay alive. What is Hycz doing? They need to not... They were in the right position to get out, and now they're going to end up dying here one by one. Oh, the medic gets a slice. Dear, what can the soldier do? Can he get out in time? He may be able to.
Run,
get
Vanilla,
a slice,
run.
Get a slice, get a slice, Vanilla.
Run, Vanilla, run!
No.
Oh, no, there's got to be no way to escape from that, can you? That's Mirelin and Zebbosai just making their way through. Demo even got a forward spawn. lalli completely getting caught off there. So he was just trying to spam that spire. Immediately got shut down. Hycz has spawned, but how much can that guy do on his own against a bunch of rampaging blues coming in from this top left area? Already has that Uber ready to rock and roll as Mirelin's got to pop that one off. Jukebox has gone down, but seriously, Byte, is it going to matter? I doubt it.
Nah, I can't see it. All it needs is someone onto the point. There is a soldier above. He is trying to stop it. Hycz trying to do that famous maneuver on top of the point, and I don't think it's going to happen. I've got to say, Pledge, it is just a matter of the scouts here at the moment. Genuinely, Cookye and Bib are just tearing them apart here. It's just another level. The scouts aren't able to deathmatch the same level as Cookye and Bib. The lads at the moment.
From what I can see at the moment, Zebbosai topping the board for damage per minute and damage in general, ladies and gentlemen. So Zebbosai doing the job we are kind of used to seeing him in. He's just doing a lot of damage, getting a lot of heals, the never-ending dying Swede, basically, doing his job. Solar's going to try and come from this right-hand shithouse side. We're going to have to see if they can break through there. So far it's a 2-for-2 exchange. Now a 3-for-3 exchange. It looks like they might be able to break through. And Hycz gets a triple. Well played by that guy, as the triple's going to make sure that Solar can actually push through into this one. But now lalli's surfing the way out of there. Where's Vanilla as he's following him around? And again, we get this scenario where there's two players from broder up and a medic +1 up for Solar. And we've seen this scenario last round.
Hycz doing a really good job there. Obviously, you were just watching him there. He got like 2 kills and a shotgun kill, 3 kills, making a huge difference there onto middle. And obviously, they now have a clear Uber charge advantage. And Jukebox, will be looking to stickies from Kouna there in the gap on middle. So I wonder if that'll be spotted. This will be very, very interesting. In fact, they're putting it in both gaps. Okay, so they are pushing here. Is the Uber going to be dropped? Let's take a look. Oh, he isn't dead in time. He hasn't dead in time, so he won't be able to get the medic unless the medic walks back over this. No, stickies have been blown now, in fact, Pledge, so it won't matter.
Solid. It's solid,
they've actually Ubered. They've actually Ubered.
I think they're a little bit scared about the stickies around the
back
corner. They're just
going
to go all in. And again, we see this backup play coming out of broder. This is something from which I remember bybben from 4 Kings, right? In the time of 4 Kings, in the time from Dignitas, he liked doing that. This time around, it was Cookye, and I think those two combined, who do that very often, it can be just a pain in the ass to work with for any team that is not as coordinated as Epsilon, as Crackline. We see Solar struggling with it already. Uber advantage here is for Mirelin. QNX, he's going to jump in. Mirelin drops. As he drops right there. Zebbosai also drops to the floor. Yes, there's a 2-for-2 exchange. Solar's going to fight for this one. There's no way broder's going to be able to capture this middle point.
Solar's jumping onto the medic. Can he get the medic? Oh, he's trying to surf him. Oh, what a nice shot by Jukebox. Jukebox takes down Vanilla there. There's nothing they can do, but they still have the point here. It's 3 versus 3. It's mano oh mano. DM versus DM. Literally, what can they do here? It's all about focus fire. The scout's about to rape Hycz, so Hycz, nothing he can do there. But they do have a nice spawn. In fact, Kouna gets a nice grenade down to Isten, and they're losing it. They're losing it. The DM, they're just losing it. It was 3 versus 2. There's a scout behind. He takes down Kouna.
Yeah, it might be a big one, actually. Yeah, QNX is going to come in. He's going to try and fight the scouts, but the Finnish Swedish super duo of Cookye and bybben really just proving too strong right there. They know exactly how to alternate the aggression from that soldier there. As we can see now, a slight Uber advance here for Mirelin. He's not going crit squeak. He could have done, but he's decided not to. And what is Vanilla running? Also the regular medigun. See broder immediately shifting it into next gear, right? We see this a lot from the high prem teams. They take 2 seconds to defend. As soon as they see an option, they go literally as far in as they can, putting pressure amongst the enemy team. And with lalli going down, that's probably going to decide the Spire's fate.
Indeed, they are dropping back there. They might have Uber in time. In fact, they will have Uber in time, I presume, if they keep building on 90%. And they're pushing bottom left, though, so they might not have it in time here. Very, very close. They have actually Uber now. There is a soldier above the point as well, so they will have this in time for sure. And they have actually now Uber. Can he save the soldier above the point? Because he's going for him. No, he can't. Zebbosai's about to go down, though, for all his woes there. So Cookye and Zebbosai go down here. They are retreating here, just like you would using Zebbo. I'm wondering what Cookye go. I don't know.
I don't know, like, Cookye could go pretty much anything. He's going to decide to stick around with Scout, at least for the time being. I'm not exactly sure what Solar is going to do then, because Solar, to me, they're known for off-glassing. You see, Maidu already got a double kill with the headshots earlier. He's going to pick up the rifle once again. QNX going to pick up that spy revolver as you want. Picks up the sort of, what is it, the butterfly knife, I think it's called. As we can see him coming in from the back here in just a little second. We have 90% Uber. If there is a time, it is right now, but bybben spots that guy out. Is the headshot going to come out from Maidu? I doubt it, as right now the team is going to come in from main. It is a 6 versus 5 hold, 6 versus 4 hold, Uber versus Uber. But I think the casualty has already happened. It's a 4 versus 4, 4 versus 3 now, in favor of broder. Surely they're going to come back in. Look at Mirelin just walking towards the point, not caring anything about that, as he knows Kouna is going to be there, having his back with the pipes, with the stickies, everything like that. Very well played there by Kouna and Mirelin combined. Like, you know, as a medic, you can just rush that point. If there's a Delman behind you, sticking up your ass, no problem whatsoever. They're going to be able to do that, no problem.
Yeah, no, looking at that, I apologise. My voice goes roboty once again. I'm being told that it is a little bit. I don't know if my routing is messed up to this. We'll have a look later. Check everything and nothing is happening or being done at the moment. So, going onto this middle, Vanilla this one goes down as well, along with Hycz.
Yeah.
3 versus 3 though, Mirelin is alive, but there is a scout who can't seem to aim, but he does get him in time. In fact, it wasn't the scout, it was lalli. And Paul, gotta say, maidu, cleaning up there. It's just up to Kookye. Where is Kookye? Oh, he's back at choke.
Yeah, Cookie's back at choke. Let's see if he's going to be able to do that. It's 1 versus 2 across that point. Kookye gets one. Is he going to be... Oh my god, Cookie's just on another level at this moment in time, that's for sure. Vanilla picking up that Kritzkrieg. And I'm not sure how much of a Kritzkrieg user he is in general. Mirelin is going to get that regular Uber charge immediately coming out of here. Vanilla, he's going to have to build this one. QNX and Paul, aka maidu, they're about to spawn here in just a little bit. We'll see how it goes. His broder already going in, going to capitalize on those 2 picks. Can lalli get out? He does surf out. And yes, we have a crit advantage, but to be fair, they haven't been building it that actively. It's only a 10-15% to actually work with it. And let's have a look here. It's 85% onto Vanilla right now. The Kritzkrieg almost ready to rock and roll. Is broder prepared or are they not? Here we go. The Kritzkrieg is ready. And to be honest, lalli, if you want to have some fame, this is the time. He gets Kookye, but that is it. There's a lot of players onto resub from broder. Are they going to get caught off out? Zebbosai gets caught out. It's 6 versus 5 at this moment, or 5 versus 4, sorry, at this moment in time. And it seems like so far so good for Solar. But here comes Kouna flying across the area as bybben now comes in onto launchpad, shuts down Vanilla. And QNX, one of the last players here, are going to be able to try and do something. lalli's still alive. He now gets taken down. QNX comes flying and gets down on Mirelin. And this is an exchange that is going pretty much all over the place. But broder definitely getting the very best exchange out of that one, as they have a clear way towards Spire right now, still with both of their scouts alive. And I think, as any normal team knows, and if you guys don't know, then have a lesson here from Pledge. If you have scouts alive and the enemy doesn't have scouts alive, then very simple. You can cap a Spire. We're changing level. It's season 15, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It took us a game and a map for the teams to mess up. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us here. That was the first map in broder versus Solar. I can tell you it was 5-0. We've been casting Team Fortress 2 since season 9 or 10, and teams still do that. I still don't... broder won, guys, sorry. That's the way it is. 5-0 to them, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we're just going to go over to number 2. Game number 2 is going to happen here on Gully Wash. Can Solar pull it back? Can they show a miracle performance on the next map? Or are we're still on Badlands? I am very confused.
At the moment, it still says server is changing level for me.
It is on Badlands at the moment for me. Okay.
I think we just need to give it a few, or a minute or so. But yes, apologies.
Yeah, I stopped the outro, right? Like, because I'm not sure anymore what's happening.
That's cool. Yeah, so apologies for obviously the shortcut there of the first map. Nothing we can do about that if someone changes the map too early, because there is a 90-second delay, remember. It has happened to me, as I've done it to myself. So, yeah, 5-0 to broder. Did you expect anything else, Pledge, or...?
I didn't expect anything else. I was hoping for something else, though. I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, there's nothing as fun as to seeing a close, down-to-the-wire game, right? But so far, Broder is really showing it, and we are going to go to Gollywash, guys. So I'm going to close out the VOD, officially. It was 5-0, ladies and gentlemen, to Broder. Over Solar, first map is Badlands. We're going to go into map 2, guys. We'll have a short commercial break, and after that, we will be right back here at VanillaTV with ETF2L Season 15, powered by Blackout Gaming here. As Solar and Broder are going to go up against each other on Gollywash. Map number 2, we'll be right back.